Hello and welcome to The Buzz. It's President's Day 2015. There's sales going on at furniture stores across the world. I don't have anything for sale. I will talk about basketball though. I'll talk about Ainsworth basketball. The Bulldogs will star in this week's Lose 50 Way Game of the Week. It was an 80-45 win over Stewart for Ainsworth. One of the biggest factors in the win for Ainsworth was Hunter Martin. The senior does a little bit of everything. He can play defense, he can shoot the ball, he can penetrate with the ball, he can pass the ball, he can finish at the hoop. Scored 17 points in that win, one of 3 in double figures. And Ainsworth, they started playing defense that game too, which is going to be big down the stretch because Class C1 has long been known as a defensive class. Ainsworth can shoot the three better than anyone though, like I said. In fact, a couple nights later in a 66-63 win over North Central Nebraska, Brady Delamont tied the school record by knocking down 9 3-pointers in the game. That record is now shared with Seth Miller and a guy named Jesse Carr. He's not an automobile, he was a basketball player. He went to Colorado State. He set some records. He led Ainsworth to a Class C1 state championship in 2007. The Bulldogs have now knocked down 249 threes on the year. That's 40 short of the state record they set last year. And they've done that by averaging 11.86 threes per game, which means they only need 3.37 games to reach that state record mark. And they should play at least that many games. They have Anselmo, it's like Trevor Menaric. Anselmo Myrna on Tuesday the 17th. Then they have a sub-district in which they'll be the favorite. The district, they'll still be the favorite even though there's some pretty solid teams from Chase County and Chadron in their district. Right now, if we look at sub-district pairings, the potential matchups, there's a lot of good ones in the area. One of the best ones includes Wynot, Bancroft, Rosalie, and Stewart in the D2-2 district. In the D2-3 sub-district, Wynot and Bancroft, Rosalie are both going to be in there, because that's how it was set up at the beginning of the year. Bancroft Rosalie tops in the NSAA and wildcard standings right now. Wynot's up there in the top 8. They just lost a game to Hartington-Newcastle, their 3rd loss in a row. They're going to need to right the ship if they want to beat a team like Bancroft Rosalie. But Hartington-Newcastle, they're a good basketball team. They're 15-5 on the year. They started the year 0-3, but they've turned things around a lot because of Tanner Fisher on the inside. He's 6'3", provides a little offense, provides a little defense, cheers on his team very well too, and that's one of those underrated assets of the game. If you can cheer on your teammates, you belong on the court. He had 12 points against Wynot. Colby Juden, a big factor for the Wildcats in the game. 18 points, game-winning 3 in the final 30 seconds. He actually hit 4 threes in the game, including 2 biggies in the 3rd quarter that helped turn around a silent period where Hartington-Newcastle had 4 turnovers on their first 4 possessions and watched a 20-point lead disappear. Now, Wynot coach Lee Hymas thinks his team's going to be all right. Cody Stratman can make plays, not only if he's taking the ball to the hole, if he's pulling up for a jumper, if he's trying to get his teammates involved. Austin Lang, a big presence in the paint, and then you have the Weaslers on the outside. Both of them can knock down shots, but nobody in the state can knock down shots like Ainsworth. Next week, we'll talk a lot more about Ainsworth and what they could do to get that record for 3-pointers. We'll also talk about sub-district basketball and why Hartington is excited about me wearing purple because they love the color. Look at their walls and their floors and everything they wear to school, unless it's not purple. Until then, I'm Tom Beamer for The Buzz saying, keep your armpits dry.